The time not showing because of that. Oh, whoops. There it is. Seaweavers. There I am.
Oh,
Oh, hello, that was fast.
to ask you to look at the thing I have sent.
I haven't even been able to start up the game yet. Please.
Oh, you're blocking my overview.
Looks good.
Alright, is this how we want our hands to look from now on?
That's how we want any pirate figure to look from now on.
Amazing, easy. Alright, export. This is toss uh, action card.
Oh, you know what? Here, because you're here,
Yes.
you get to have the honor of stuff.
Ooh, crisp.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I'll get all the hands done today, and then I'll maybe do.
That's right. I can't buy a shit. I'm too poor.
Oh, yeah, you should buy.
30,000 away. I'm thinking I'm gonna start with raiding a Spanish fort.
Is there different what?
What?
What does that mean?
Because I'm gonna go fight Spanish.
I see.
Well, I'm gonna go fight Spanish ghosts.
Oh, that's the water not existing properly. I'm just gonna outline all the hands in white because we have a background. So
Okay. I apologize if I sound tired today.
it's because you are.
I am.
I am decently awake right now at 9 to 10. And I'm gonna not pass out, but I'm gonna just get real quiet because I'm sleepy drunk.
I haven't. I haven't caught up on sleep yet.
When was the last time when was your last not sleeping good?
Last night and the night before.
Uh
Woke up 4 times each.
Oops.
No.
I guess it's fine that the hands are more rougher in shape than the rest of the art.
I think it gives a more distinct look.
Yeah.
I already forgot the name of the word.
Lord.
When there's rules and guidelines, like a style of
Your
creation.
the style guide.
Not the word I was looking for, but...
You had an actual. You thought of it last time.
I did eventually get to it.
You did get it. We'll see if you get it today.
For, like, technically formatting sheet, but, like, that's also not it.
I wish there was a shortcut for exporting. I need that in my life. Can I configure Krita? Keyboard shortcuts. Export. Aha. All right. What's my export command? Control Shift. Let's see. Control Shift A is unselect. Control Shift S is save as. So Control Shift D maybe. Control Shift D. Reselect. Reassign. I don't know what reselect is.
Alright, of course our ship has to have everything to be in the Crimson Crypt style, except for the one figurehead to rule them all. Hell, the Spartan Chief.
There we go. PNG. This is wine.
It's not a boat, is it? That is the Spanish fort directly behind us, though.
Oh, I need to outline the rest of the room. Wait. But here's your first two updated ones.
Aw, there's no fire vortex. Damn. Like, that would have been a great opening.
What is at a fire vortex?
It's this one big ass, like, raid enemy.
Just one big old man.
Yeah. He's strong, he summoned dead people.
See?
I can make you fight him for like half an hour with a pistol. 20 minutes with a blunderbuss. Oh, speaking
Is that the same guy as from last time that you saw me fighting?
Yeah.
He's not that big. It's just a little more.
You say not that big. I'm like, I fought each of those dudes for an hour each.
No, but like size wise.
The second one wasn't as big as the first. 'Cause there's different like they're different people. There's the same style of enemy.
What do I like? Oh wait, it's been followed. Wait, I got this. I got this. I got the button. Are my alerts just like not like I just don't hear them?
I don't know.
What is that? Alerts Roger and output. Stinky. What? I finally used my blender today. Cause you know, but like what are like other fruits that are good for smoothies but not bananas?
Other fruits that are good for smoothies, not bananas. Mangoes.
That I can store in the fridge.
Mangoes.
It's mangoes, is that it?
I don't know, I just know that mangoes is the top one. I'm telling you, a mango is the perfect fruit for cooking.
I'm just like, okay, I'm like, it's good in salsa.
Mango is a very cookable fruit.
For curry. Yes.
I don't know who discovered it, but like, they deserve an award. Mangoes were discovered. Don't you do that to me.
Technically all foods are discovered, but
No, because like some foods are created and invented by putting together other foods and like a chef's work.
Okay, I'm not talking about like, goddamn, like, oh, what are they called? Like the kiwi tomatoes, not like those. I'm talking about like any like slightly less engineered fruit,
Mangoes.
vegetable. Like, they were definitely like bred to be the fruit they are today, right?
But not nearly as much as like a banana.
Sure about that?
Yes.
Oh, have you seen?
Yes.
Oh, I want to know. Oh, I want to see.
Yeah, go look it up.
Wild.
It's
Mango.
there's a whole thing on it called The History of a Mango.
I'm like, it's like I still see the difference.
But it's not like, ah, yeah, that's very...
It's not like a carrot, yeah.
It's also not like, oh, hey, this banana was bred to be a banana because otherwise you would die from just licking it.
Were bananas that bad back in the day?
Yes, they were.
Oh damn, who
They
decided
have
those were
been
tasty?
bred for generations.
Who decided those were gonna taste good?
No one did, that's why they engineered them to taste good. It's called selective breeding, it
I
works on
guess they
plants
saw
too.
plantains and were like, what if we tried this on bananas?
Yeah, basically.
Gosh.
Bananas are scary, man. They're... Whoever invented them had... Like, whoever basically had the idea of putting together a banana. Like, that person had some ideas, that's for sure. Don't know that we should have listened to them all, but...
Okay, so right now on the list is like stone fruits and
Okay.
mangoes.
As you talked to me about this earlier today, peaches are pretty good food on that list.
Peaches, yeah, so that's what the stone fruit are. Any fruit with a stone, plums, peaches, not avocados, those don't count.
It's like avocado isn't really a good
No, they have
one.
pits, not stones. What other fruit are stone fruit? Nectarines. What is in the stone fruit? Oh, lychees are stone fruit?
Oh,
Cherries are stone fruit.
Oranges are actually pretty good for like a blend.
But I couldn't make like orange milk though.
Yeah,
It's just a
but
bad time.
it's still like a good thing to add to a
Apricot.
blender and make like.
Oh, mangoes are a stone fruit, huh?
Are they?
Huh.
Mangoes are the perfect.
Apparently.
Listen, mangoes are the perfect fruit. That's all I know.
Raspberries, blackberries. Okay, all berries. But berries like leave seeds.
Oh, blueberries are actually pretty good.
Wait, the coconut is a stone fruit? I'm sorry, what?
Technically, yeah, the seed is a stone on the inside, so.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, you see people, you see how like they do the thing in media where someone will like crack one coconut and drink from it. You shouldn't do that.
I know young coconuts are like bad for you. They like give you like diarrhea, don't they?
It's also like you need the perfect coconut because the ones with seeds in them can also be real bad if you eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the seeds are small enough to come out of those little holes.
Oh.
Yeah. That was the whole point, or at least people speculate that that's the whole point that the little hole is there. Is that evolution?
Oh, that's can't split.
Evolution gave it there so that they could breathe.
This is whiskey.
Coconuts are like real dangerous to
Oh.
not prepare before.
Oh, I never realized we had a full screen mode. Oh.
Oh yeah, I keep hitting that button accidentally. Oh, hi, buddy.
Oh. You hit Control Shift F? I'm sorry, what are you doing that makes you hit that?
No, I accidentally, like, I'll be hitting Control F for other things, and then I'm accidentally hitting Control. Oh, hey, Captain.
Oh, his hand has fingernails. I forgot I gave it fingernails. No fingernails. Cursed.
Nope.
You're fighting someone over there?
Fighting the
In
cat.
that fortress? Ooh.
Oh, Captain, my captain. Sorry about this, sir.
Oh. I need to turn you a little bit down on my end because you're just really loud.
That was exactly as intended. I knew exactly what shot would be his last. Alright, and now we pray that this is enough. I'm finally getting used to how a setting in Sea of Thieves works, and I like it more,
Oh,
but it's not normal, so it's like you gotta get used to it.
what the set?
So there's like the whole thing where you have to hold a button for like a second or two to pick up objects, whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
There's a setting where you just press it, and it does it's called like the fast press or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, technically true, but also, it doesn't negate or change the timing of like picking something up at all. It just makes it
What?
so you don't have to hold the button the whole time.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's what I mean by it's like it's a whack feeling, but like kinda like it more still.
Beer.
You know it. There we go. Let's go with the
Water's
damn
good. There's Blackbeard. Alright. Save as action card 2. And I'm gonna wipe all these off the face of the earth.
Action cards 2, the reaction boogaloo.
Ooh. Should we have like a consistent color palette we use? Cause like I literally like color pick, but it's never the same color. Wood constantly.
Wood, no. Water, yes.
But
I think it's a case-by-case basis. Because wood can be like from different trees, from different places,
yeah,
set up for different
Need,
purposes.
grab the color off toss and run because I color because you have to very specifically color pick with both files open in Krita. You can't do one in like your Windows Explorer, one in Krita or something like that. So I'll just save that and then new call these trash. Okay, wood no. Blackbeard for size reference. Dark water, water, white, gray. Okay. Save. Let me send you all your first. See, this is where I'm like, I'm too lazy to update our Trello.
You're the one who told me to make it.
I know.
Now you're not going to use it?
Fine.
Like, I went through the trouble of putting it on my phone.
Because it wasn't working earlier, which is why.
Also, Trello on my phone is like perfect for me.
There we go. So art is done. I'm gonna get rid of the labels. Like, I'm gonna trash the art and assembly labels. Instead, I'm using the checklist because the checklist is much better. There we go. Now it's wiped off everything. Checklist.
mini heart attack.
Okay, this has been updated, so...
It's a very mini, but very,
Checklist.
very
Heart.
much a mini heart attack.
That's done, that's done. That's done. That's done. What is it for?
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave the warding one there because it's way more apparent and it makes sense as a label. But add the card progress checklist to new cards when you make them.
Okay. I'm just
'Cause
like, a
I
lot
don't
of this is going to be going right over my head at the moment.
I know you're busy.
I'm also very tired.
Quartermaster Johnny just needs to be made. Are done.
This needs to be built.
Checklist.
Also, we gotta be
anything
careful.
else
We gotta be
needs-
careful when it comes to the last section of cards that I don't want to talk about in public.
The new ones. Okay.
Because I'm like, I don't want to end up saying anything about them.
I could technically break down the checklist into more pieces. Like for art, I could be like sketch, final. But, like, I feel like I do them fast enough that I don't need that.
We should probably just break it down into what makes a full card.
Art, assembly. I feel like printing is not too much effort.
For now, it is. But we will have to add it.
It's a futurist problem.
I'm getting a playmat made.
Mm.
I really want to get a playmat made so I can test out the quality of it all.
Mhm.
And I live right next to like a Staples. So
I'm like, isn't Big Brain enough for it to add to every version? No, it's not.
You might be able to like click and highlight them all or something.
I tried. I don't think you can select multiple notes. It just opens in a new window. No, you can't. You very much cannot. Alright, you can just add the printed to the checklist, I guess.
You know what we can do then? At one point in the Trello, I'll make a new card, and I'll just call it card template.
Wait, card. Yeah. Copy.
Because you can right-click and do duplicate, and then you can edit.
It's not that hard to throw the checklist on everything, though. You just click one button.
No, but if you just duplicate a single card, especially if we're doing over 150 of these things,
Yeah.
it'll save time in the long run.
This is one I have a sketch for. I need to like pin one of the old concept arts because a lot of the action cards have their sketch done already. I just need to like dig it up. Jump here, please, and then scroll to the top, and we'll pin you. Pin message. Okay.
Oh, nice!
More hands!
Hands are a really big thing with me in action cards, apparently.
Like things holding things.
I don't know, I was just going through them, and I'm like, yeah, I guess I like the idea of things holding.
I mean, it's a good idea. It's just suffering for every artist.
I feel like this will be perfect, though, because by the end of it, you'll be like, damn, I can draw hands.
It's like I can draw hands. I just don't like doing it.
No, but it's like you get so good at it that you'll be like, it's just second.
But I wish I could be those people that could just like do things without a sketch. They just kind of go for it. And I'm just like, damn.
I guess you could say it's second-hand nature.
No. Oh, so these are like fat cutlasses. These aren't like the actual shape they're supposed to be.
No, that's not a cutlass. I looked up a cutlass, by the way, and I'm like, our cutlass is not a cutlass.
Oh.
It's a scimitar.
Should we change that, or should we continue to?
That I will leave up to you for now.
See, it's like it's a very stylized cutlass because it's not as curved as the scimitar, though.
It's not as straight as a cutlass, though.
Yeah.
Like, it is definitely more curved like a cutlass than it is straight like a scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that was an awesome alliteration. I'm patting myself on the back for that one.
I should try actually buying mangoes from the store sometime because, like,
Mangoes are perfect, man.
I've been spoiled by mangoes from Asia. so I just don't get them in America because I'm just like, oh yeah, they're not as good.
No, but they're still real good.
Disconnecting. Sticky OBS. Well, I'm very much still online. Reconnection successful. Why did you disconnect in the first place?
Wow. I'm not the one disconnecting for once.
Wow.
While
So
playing
should
an
I make
online
the cutlasses in this action card more cutlass like or what?
Oh wait, and which one?
The mutiny one.
Make it a bunch of styled sword.
Okay, someone gets the tiny dagger.
Yeah. One of them should also get a rapier.
I'm like, who actually? I'm like, what like some pirate
Tons
actually
of
decided to like
pirates.
learn how to use the rapier.
A ton of pirates did, yes.
You're like good at things you can't just smack.
Well, yeah, but at the same time, like, a rapier was super effective in a stab, right? And so
Yeah.
when it came to boarding ships and like trying to raid those boarded ships, a rapier was a very, very good weapon. But they were way more expensive.
I imagine.
Because blacksmiths had to put in a lot of good work to make it nice and balanced.
A small, tiny, thin sword.
Balancing a rapier is a fucking pain in the ass. There's like a good hour-long tutorial on the process. I'm just like,
Tutorials. I'm gonna watch a YouTube tutorial to make your own cut, to make your own rapier.
I've watched the tutorial before, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Well, you watch the tutorial and it's more of like watching like a how-to guide on something where you're like, this is how this is made.
Mm-hmm.
Because instead of that, it's just someone going, hey, this is how you make this thing. It's like, oh, wow.
That hand is way too big.
Seems to be nice and calm.
I'm like, these hands are actually really small, and the swords are big.
Where's the proper dock for this thing? Okay, is that there to the right? I'm pretty sure. Or to the left? Oh, that's the thing. Port,
No,
starboard, stern, and aft.
What?
Right. Port is to the right. I'm trying to remember my pirate or my ship speak.
Your pirate directions, yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
aft is behind you,
Okay.
and then it's port and starboard are left and right. I just don't remember if it's that actual
Which one's
order.
which? Yeah.
I want to say the port is the right though. And then starboard is just the starboard bow. It's the front. It's the bow of the ship. Easiest to remember. Oh no. I'm gonna check that that's not an enemy. Or AI, rather. Okay, so it's a person at a sunken ship. That much I know. I don't know exactly what they're doing there, though. And if they plan to come back to me.
Let's see. I feel like actually make sure I'm drawing people like right hand so not everyone's left-handed. We can have a few, but like not we can't have an entire scene left-handed swords.
I still don't know what I'm naming my ship.
Well, you still have to make the money for it, so you got time.
I still want to name it something like Karen's Demise. I feel like that'd be a good name for a ship. Am I pronouncing that correctly, by the way?
Karen, I guess. Karen is close enough.
Karen. Because apparently in the phonetics it says CAHs together, so I was like, oh, okay, I guess. Karen. But I feel like it's a good ship name.
Mm-hmm. I keep drawing these like sword hands too big because.
181,000. Ah, perfect. I have an opportunity. I just don't know if I'm gonna take it yet or not.
Mm-hmm.
There's a solo pirate
Are you gonna take him?
doing another Spanish fort.
You gonna try to team up with them?
Or I take him out, one or the other. No. I don't touch the living. You guys do your thing. I'm after them dead people. $84. I don't think I'm making it all from this one trip.
I feel like if anything, this is just teaching me how to draw hands with like less effort.
Yeah, but you'll still get better at making them look nice still.
Mm.
And by the time you're done, you'll be like, oh damn, I can do a pretty good hand. Because it's just like, I know how to do good hands with low effort. Imagine
I learned how to actually figure draw because I never learned how to figure draw.
It'll probably lead to you being able to give cheapies better hands.
Their hands are fine. What do you mean?
I was referring to like the simple cheapy hands.
The muffin hands.
Balls.
That's the point.
Yeah, that's true.
I can give cheapies hands. I just choose not to. You've seen the more detailed one. I give
That
them
sounds
hands.
so defensive.
Bro, if you want them with hands, I can do them. I just don't.
Your hands are fine. Yo ho ho, pirate's life for me. Hello, Frog.
Hey.
Do be a pirate's life. Chilling on the open seas. Trying to become a captain.
It's like a balanced.
Trying to become a captain, but it heckin' costs so much.
How much is like 500,000 golds relative to Pirate Day currency anyway?
Relative to like actual Pirate Day currency?
Yeah, like how rich would that make you?
Are you talking about like in real life in the 1700s?
Yeah.
You're the equivalent of 5 Jeff Bezos put together.
Damn.
I'm like, maybe the Monarchs would have that? The Monarchs would probably have about that much.
Wow.
For being honest.
Alright, I'm sending you what's mutiny.
I'm like, you could do a conversion.
How these hands look? It's
I'm
slightly cleaner.
selling
but
off
still...
2 things. Give me one moment.
Yeah.
It's still possible to do the conversion because you could do. You could see what happens if you convert 500,000 euros in 1700 to today's euros in inflation.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had a really good euro to doubloon conversion at one point. So if that site is still up somewhere, then.
Mm-hmm. Who was making these doubloons instead of just making euros though, or like whatever the actual currency was?
Well, doubloons were, I want to say they were Caribbean currency.
Ah, okay.
Like they were legitimate currency.
Okay.
I have to
everyone's
even
just like,
touch this
they're
game.
gold.
Frog, it's on Game Pass. What are you doing? Like, I know you own it for free because you have Game Pass. These hands look fine.
No, I'm thinking like, as a whole with the said swords.
I feel like one more of them needs to be facing the other way.
You want the?
You have
It's
like
three of the three right now.
it looks like one of them is. It's one, two. What is this? No, there's four
Oh,
hands.
no, sorry, it's four and it's four and
One,
two.
two, three, four. There's five.
One, two, what? It's
Dagger, scimitar, rapier, sword, knife are all like hands pointing right, and then the swords are going right and left. I'm saying like the actual hands need to be reversed too. Because it's supposed to be like a group of people in a circle banding together.
Oh, it's a circle?
Roughly, yeah, that's because
Oh.
that's how you gather on a ship, is everyone gets together in a big circle.
I mean, I can flip some of these hands.
Yeah, that's all you need to do.
Okay.
That's all I was saying to do.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to add another one. And I was just like, there's already a lot of swords made.
No, I'm saying just turn them.
Okay, so the one in the front has to be turned around. So
Am I going on a voyage then? Or am I going back to the fort? I could turn around and go to the fort, because the boat that I saw around here earlier, he didn't want to come near me. There's a big galleon raid though, and I'm like, could I take it on? I don't think without team I could. Alright, we're gonna go fight the Spanish and get a ship. And then... yeah, I think the name is just gonna be Charon's Demise. Not for the reason you'd think. I didn't kill him or anything. I just took his job.
Seaweavers' ultimate goal would just become Charon.
In this context, yeah, because the figurehead of my ship is a Spartan. Their whole afterlife thing was that Charon would bring the dead.
Is Charon not just like the Dutchman, Davy Jones?
The what?
Like, don't they just have the same job?
What do you mean?
Like, they both just take the dead to down the river.
Who is the other person?
Charon and the Flying Dutchman crew.
Oh, yeah, no,
They.
so, yes. But the thing is that the Flying Dutchman... So the Flying Dutchman was the name of a boat, not a person.
Yeah, but it's like.
It's Davy Jones, the person you're thinking of. He was supposed to be the ferryman of the dead. However, it's not the same religious mythology, first of all. Charon is Greek, as where Davy Jones was a later on... he was honestly more of like an English myth. But also, it was really back and forth and like undecided on what Davy Jones's actual job was.
Oh.
Because they said that tortured souls would go to Davy Jones' locker. But they also said that it called him the ferryman of the dead, which confused a lot of people because in the mythos, the locker is like the equivalent of hell. And so people weren't sure if he's bringing them to hell, which is his locker, why is he the ferryman and not just the devil?
Also, I sent you new
Oh.
forms.
One moment. That's a little dangerous. I may have parked the ship in a bad spot.
Are people firing at you?
Yeah, and I'm on the wrong side of the fort.
Oops.
I'm like, I'm supposed to go to the backside where the gate is, so that when I'm done, I can just yoink all the treasures into the boat.
So do you have to pay anything when you lose your boat, or is it just like...
But no, you just have to go and get it.
Huh.
The problem is it spawns you in a very, very different location. And so it's like, whatever you were doing last, have fun going on an adventure to get back there. There, oh, there you are. I was like, where are the Spanish ghosts? Oh, fuck me. That's a wood barrel.
Mm-hmm.
I have no food and I need food.
Oops.
It's on my ship. Oh, hey, there's also a sunken ship right there. Oh, there was some nice lag. Nice try, 8. Oh god.
Doesn't seem you about to regret saying that.
Well, a ghost tried to shoot through a wall at me,
Oh.
but he missed, and then his friend just did his little ghostly swoosh right down into me. So I was like, oh. He brought back up.
Oh, I see what's wrong with sand.
Oh, I love how jumpy my connection to game servers are.
People teleporting over there?
The ghosts are, yeah.
Oop.
So am I. To quote a Toxic Fandom's hero, I'm a fucking time god. I'm fucking Doctor Who in this bitch. That's right, I called those assholes toxic. I know what I said. Oh, I think I just heard the captain come out. But I returned to my boat to get food. Frog, do you get motion sick? Bringing this up because of Sea of Thieves here, and I'm like, I know it instills motion sickness in a lot of people who can...
Points to south, one, and I am one of them.
Banana.
Banana.
Rogue of Perilous Seas. Nice.
You get an achievement or something?
They're called commendations, yeah.
Nice.
It's like we're gonna reward you with some stuff because you've been doing some cool things in game. There's a couple different types. There's commendations, which mostly are like more important feats. Like this one was, I think it was to kill like 10,000 phantoms or something like that, or 1,000 phantoms.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and then there's ones that you have to like really work towards, but they're also like really mundane. Like sail a certain amount of nautical miles. Oh, hi, Captain. No.
Just continue to damage forward in Orna. Man, it's powerful.
Who?
4 more. Our raid boss.
Yeah.
Yeah, chonky.
I'm like, I could strategize and take note, but
Oops.
I'd
I
rather
just smack him, man.
I'd rather leave the damage for you guys because then you get better rewards.
Yeah.
All right,
so
Captain.
close to 150. And I almost have the orange to also just immediately do the class up.
I think I'm 154 now, so I'm like, leveling. Hey, Captain.
Oh, it's such a good curve.
I'm sorry
I know
about
one
this,
thing
my friend.
Oh.
But I gotta finish you off with a sword. Oh. What a satisfying victory. Get the last hit as a lunge right through.
Nice. You know, I was saying, I don't really do like hand body types ever because I just never had a need to because it's just like hand to hand. But like,
See, I'm like
people,
under a
it's a very
TCG.
fancy thing.
Under a TCG, it's mostly the fact that I want to have a consistent style. Where I'm trying to work out all the different pieces that goes into every different piece of art, and I'm like, how do I want this to look so that when someone looks at like just that one piece, it's the silhouette theory. Or the silhouette theorem, sorry. If you don't know what the silhouette theorem is, it's a great lesson for game designers. It's the idea that if you're designing a character, what you do is you want to design them in all black first, because you want to be able to tell that it is that character off of nothing but its silhouette. And if you can do it, you've made a lasting design, because it means you'll look at that design. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I thought you weren't done with your thought. I thought you were done with your thought.
Unlike that, that then instills that it's like you can continue to make off that. And it's like, oh, take Banjo-Kazooie for example, or Mario, or Donkey Kong, any Nintendo property. Really, and I'm just like, you can tell every single individual character off of their silhouette alone. Kirby, even Kirby. is what blows my mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, just this little pink sphere is good enough for you to be like, ah, that's Kirby. And it's just a great lesson in character design. Design them in all black. Add details later to make them memorable.
So there's also the whole like color
Theory is very important.
So that one's it's a little different, but it's still like grayscale. Make sure your colors flow well.
Yeah. At the same time, I was just like, haha, our characters are in black and white.
Haha. Yeah.
All of our color theory comes into the cards themselves, not the images themselves. That's not a joke either. I designed every card to be pop out more than the image on the card itself, surprisingly. But it's for a good reason.
We are using black as our line, so they pop plenty by themselves.
Yeah, I'm also like, it's the additive to the idea that, especially in a card game, the hardest part about any TCG is memorization.
Yeah.
And being like when you see a Pokemon go down, it's like, yeah, how many people have every single bit of that one Pokemon memorized? The people are out there. They've done it. But like, it's still a ton of information to memorize. Could I name every ghost type off the top of my head? Probably. Could I name every move they could learn and what their secondary typings are, or primary typings, if it's a secondary ghost?
No. I never remember primary, secondary.
What?
I never remember primary or secondary. I'm just like, oh yeah, I think the grass type, yep.
Yeah, exactly. But then, the thing that comes and helps out with that a lot is, like, you'll notice Pokemon, especially, every card is colored to their type.
Yeah.
All the electric Pokemon, their cards are yellow. All the fire-type Pokemon, their cards are red. So on and so forth. Then that's primary design I give in Keelholds. I'm like, alright.
Color coding things is great, man.
It's so important.
It's great. I see it in Darkest Dungeon constantly, and I'm just like, hey, look at that, I know what that attack does.
Exactly. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, well, here's the thing. That's where your color theory comes into play, is how do you keep those colors consistent while not dragging away from other images too much?
Mm-hmm.
The idea there that you gotta play with is, like, what kind of color theory is good enough to stand out on its own and not inherently break the color. Not a lot of great answers, but there's answers you can find to those questions. You just gotta look. Gotta research, gotta study. Gotta play with a goddamn hexacolor code and a color wheel for 4 hours straight before starting to babble about what letters mean what. It's just stuff you do when you learn how to make a game. When you get serious in learning how to make a game.
I'm just like, I do the art. And I'm sure I like know these things, I just don't actually be like, ah yes, let me check the silhouette of my thing.
Oh, you want to see a fun theory? Or a fun example of the silhouette theorem?
Uh-huh.
Go silhouette Blackbeard. It's amazing. It works.
I mean, he kind of just is this. He's just sort of dark colored already. He kind of just is.
No, but like even without seeing the scar, I'm like it's very clearly that is our Blackbeard.
It's very, very wide.
It's mostly the way the beard scraggles.
Yeah.
Not a lot of characters have like.
No, most of them have a cleaner beard.
Most of them have a clean beard. Is the problem.
Yeah.
I'm like, the biggest problem is that even Blackbeard and other things has that clean beard.
Uh-huh.
Go look at Blackbeard in Pirates of the Caribbean. He's weird. Way too clean. Could you tell him off of the silhouette? Yeah, probably. He still looks recognizable. But, like, not many Blackbeards. First of all, not much Blackbeard art out there to begin with. And second of all, the Blackbeard art that is out there, I'm like, yeah, not a lot of it looks.
Was he supposed to be scraggly?
Yeah, Blackbeard's beard was very messy. He braided it into like 17,000 different like. He braided it in like strands of 4 or something, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
Yeah, like he had a very messy beard. And so when I see people giving Blackbeard like a super clean beard, I'm like, his beard did not look that nice. Where do you get this? I mean, you've seen the actual image of Blackbeard that they drew.
Yeah, no, you said me.
Yeah, that's a historical image of Black.
Huh.
Yeah.
Huh.
That is like the photos that artists would draw of the real Blackbeard.
I see.
And that's why I was like, no, his beard needs to be that messy, because I'm like, I want to instill that it is the Blackbeard. It is Blackbeard.
It is.
Oh god, black.
Because it's like, it's not like I consciously thought about how the silhouette looked, but like Mole is pretty recognizable.
Your
That
mole
looks
is,
like a rocket ship.
your mole is pretty recognizable, yeah. The silhouette theorem is also, it's real easy to kind of just wonder your way through it. Oh,
Yeah. Shapes and whatnot.
yeah. But, it's a good thing to always be like, just select the entire outline of your image when you're done. Make a new layer, drop in the color black over top of everything. And be like, can you tell who this is? The best part about it is we have the greatest and longest running proof that it works. Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, yeah. I can Voltorb.
But it shows you what happens when you do it wrong too. Because they've
Wasn't
done.
that like one Pokemon episode where they like actually tried to do who's that Pokemon as like part of like the some test and they just kept being spheres but not actually Voltorb?
Yes, that is a real episode. It is. So Ash and Team Rocket are both at a Pokemon school. And the test is that the professor keeps, I think it's like the kid, the nerdy kid from like Black and White days. And yeah, he's like going through all of them. And I think the funniest one was like, at the very end, it is quite literally just a sphere. There is nothing more to it at all. And so James is finally like, I got it. This one absolutely has to be Voltorb. There is no other option that works. And then he reveals it and he's like, that's right, it's a sleeping Jigglypuff.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, wait. They went as far as to make a sleeping Jigglypuff canon that it tucks itself in for the joke of Voltorb. I'm not gonna lie, that's some pretty funny commitment. But no, even just like, yeah, just that one episode alone, too, is pretty good evidence that the silhouette theorem is like a good lesson to teach.
Don't make everyone think that everything you draw is a filter.
It's the same as I don't know if you've been seeing like the YouTube videos and TikToks that are going around right now. But people are playing like a guess that character, but they're only ever using the person's feet.
Oh, okay. I think I vaguely heard about it.
Yeah, and it's like people are going through this. And I'm like, that's that's an interesting addition to the silhouette theorem.
Stylized, yeah. Some people
Because I'm like,
part.
originally it's the guess that character, and it's supposed to be like just a silhouette of their mugshot was the like next step up.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, so can you guess a character based off of the silhouette of their bust? Okay, that's an interesting theory. If it's true, that means that yeah, the head is a very important spot to draw. Makes sense. Whatever. Blah blah blah. And then now I see them doing it. It's like they add color and stuff, but they'll show people's feet, and I'm just like, damn, I actually couldn't get half of these.
There's like a couple of people's feet that are pretty like recognizable, but like for the most part, it's like not really.
I think the easiest ones I've had so far were Sonic, Bender. Oh, what just happened?
Hello?
Oh, hello.
You good?
Yeah. My CFP's just had a moment where it like froze up on me.
Ah.
Controls didn't respond or anything, so I was like, oh.
Good.
Yeah, so
Fancy tilts. I'm not drawing that.
Sonic, Bender, who else would be recognizable? Spider-Man, obviously.
Oh wait, this is in color, right? Okay.
Do I go to it? What the fuck is that thing? Yo, check this out.
You streaming to me or something?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking.
Do you see it?
The big old cloud?
The big old fucking blue vortex, what?
Oh, it's blue.
Do you not see that over there?
Like I see it, but I mean, I don't know if blue's significant or not. So yeah, I guess that is. Yeah.
Well, blue is it's the ghostly blue that we just fought in the Spanish War, which is why I was like, oh,
well, we gotta go to it then.
But it's also like a brand new thing that it's some weird swirling vortex on this. I just turn to go to it, and then I'm gonna drop this explosive barrel off the edge. I don't think that's something I want to keep on me. Just in case. I brought it because they usually sell for an extra little penny, but...
Hands.
That's not great. I didn't expect that to happen. Alright, so on today's episode of Seaweavers and Moron.
See, you got holes in your ship?
It was entirely my fault, too.
Did you just hit something?
I dropped the explosive barrel right in front of the ship.
Beautiful.
I was under the impression, oh, it's just gonna float off into the water. I mean,
Explodes.
it did, but then my ship ran into the floating explosive barrel in the water.
Nice.
So I'm like, oh. I mean, I guess it makes sense that that's what would happen, yes.
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick break because it's an hour and a half and I'm getting good sleep. I'll be back on my end. Let me run an ad.
Oh, no.
Alright.
I don't know that I want to go into this.
Grab snack, we'll be right back.
I'm not allowed to be right back.
I'll be back.
Go.
Wait, beer be in my snack. Alright.
So I'm not gonna go to this right away.
However, I was gonna grab chocolate and I never did. I'm like, how many card arts do we have done already?
Great question.
Oh boy. I can count. Let's see. Right back on my end. Make sure there's no duplicates in here. Oh, I gotta do some math. Right? 6, 31, 33, 47.
Nice.
I still got another 100 to draw. At least.
More than that.
I'm not gonna keep the pace.
What do you mean?
It's one a day, man.
What?
Essentially. We want to get it all done by like December.
No, there's plans to make that happen by the deadline. We shall be okay.
Also, I sent you the line, like the slightly cleaner sketch.
I'm currently selling off things ashore so that I can become a captain. That's technically enough.
Hey.
No, it's not.
Never mind.
Short by a few pennies.
Oops.
I have more than enough to sell still.
Do you want these swords to beat up at all or anything?
Yeah. If they're having a rough enough time that they have to mutiny, yeah. We have enough.
Much.
After this, we leave the session. Oh, then I get to use the exclusive dock. They have a second thing now where it's like you can take your stuff to this one specific place. And you can offload and sell all of your treasure there instead of having to go to individual places. But you have to be a captain to use it. Yeah, they only deal with captains. I mean, I'm sure I'll eventually earn enough to buy my own galleon, but at the same time, not really worried about it.
One person galleon.
I'll do a one-person galleon stream at some point. It'd be funny.
Yeah. Check. Whip.
Still selling. Yeah.
Ah.
Well, there's like 4 people around me doing stuff, so.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to sell before they decide to come ashore to this island. I want to become a captain, then I want to look for an Ashen Winds. I want to take it on. That, or I'm going to do a Jack Sparrow quest, because I haven't actually finished that storyline, and I feel like I should. I get to do the whole thing on my own. I'll have a crew to do it with, so yeah.
I have no water. I shall suffer until this sword is done.
Are we okay to talk about what we've been playing in our off time?
I mean, I'll see what not.
I mean, like the one game in particular.
I was gonna tell how much Minecraft you've been goddamn playing.
Yeah. To the point where we've created a server so I can like actually play in bed.
Well, that was your choice.
Listen, I don't
You
regret
wanted
a
it.
single moment of it.
$5 to lay in bed.
I have played the majority of that game in bed.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, because it's just nice to be able to play on my Switch.
Yeah.
I like
Bro,
it.
when's your Steam Deck coming again?
October.
October. 2 months?
What?
2 months?
Yeah, I'm saving.
Saving.
I am saving. I'm not buying any games until October.
Bro, you just
Well, October is also like a very game-heavy month this year for some reason.
yeah.
Harry Potter.
Bro, you'll be so broke for a while.
I'm living. What's up?
You'll be so broke. Again.
I mean, it's Christmas right after, so maybe.
There's November.
I'm that person who's always like, hey, just give me money for Christmas. It's not gonna hurt.
Bro, me and my family are just like, we got everything Black Friday. Goo.
Oh, some of the October games will probably be cheaper on Black Friday.
Yeah. Like too new for Black Friday.
I'm thinking like Harry Potter specifically.
Mm-hmm.
Might actually be cheaper on Black Friday. A big enough title for Warner Brothers. WB. Oh, speaking of Warner Brothers. Did you see that Rick and Morty is in Multiverses?
I did. Who let them in?
All I have to say is like, yo, that's awesome. It's officially canon or not canon, but like it's officially like known that WB has access to Rick and Morty. I'll take it. I want an episode of Rick and Morty where they go to like just a rip on the Scooby-Doo gang. Well, because like Rick always hates those dumb little like he loves his adventures, but he hates the way that other people solves their problems. And I'm like, he would rip Shaggy a new one. That or they'd do the story lord thing, give him cum gutters. Alright, so it looks like after the selling and everything, I'm gonna have about 17 to 20,000 gold extra.
Still a lot?
I got 4 more things to sell. And then, yeah, the $200,000 purchase of my own sleep, because I'm like, I don't think I want to name the sloop Karen's Revenge or Karen's Demise. So, like, if I'm gonna ferry the dead to the afterlife, would I really use a sloop?
I think Karen uses his second canoe or whatever it is.
What's his canoe?
It's not a canoe, but it's like
thought-
it's like a 2-person boat.
Was it? Damn.
It's like one of those boats you see in Italy.
Oh, like a gondola?
Gondola, yeah. It's tiny.
Damn. Karen must have loved the dead. Like, according to all the legends, the Flying Dutchman was a galleon.
We also had like Hermes to help out.
Flying Dutchman was a galleon. You know how many people those things like actually man?
Let's see, let me just confirm because I always see him in a gondola. I'm like all these Google images give me the gondola. I'm just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Thanks for you. Yeah,
Oh damn, I underestimated.
You poor?
No, I have 222,000 gold.
Uh-huh.
So that means I have 22,000 instead of the high estimate of 20,000. It's fair.
Nice.
Alright, so this is
Check.
where... Wait, I have to do this. Alright, first of all, if we're gonna be a captain, every captain has to take one true lesson to heart. I am very much in line with the cliche that this should be the way
Let's
it
go down
is.
to the ship.
Every good captain goes down with their ship, so let's scuttle the ship. I'm scuttling the last unnamed sloop I ever use.
What does that mean?
I'm not a captain yet, but I'm about to be, so I'm scuttling the ship.
What does scuttle mean?
To sink or destroy.
Give it a Viking funeral.
Well, it's like a... More like a Viking suicide.
Ah.
Yeah, because scuttle
He
is...
needs explosive barrel.
Well, scuttle is the thing that you do to your ship, not someone else.
Uh-huh. But you're doing it while you're in it.
Yeah. New hands look better.
Here. Well, in the time it took for you to check it, I have another one.
I was selling.
I have to bang up the swords though, but the hands are gonna stay about as is, because that's what we're doing. But swords. Also, yeah. Now bang them up.
Looks good.
Alright.
Alright, leave game, let's do this. We're going through the tutorial for Captaincy live on the stream. So what do we... I guess we could call this thing Karen's Demise then.
This one boat actually makes more sense.
In this case, yeah.
You can give the big boat some sort of Dutchman name.
Oh, I have a real good name for a big galleon. I kind of want to call it the Tall Tale.
Ooh.
Because it's the most famous pirate saying of all. Dead men tell no tales. What
Yeah.
do you... I
Well, you
underestimated
can't
the price.
afford. How much is it? 300,000?
It's 250,000. The price went up. I don't know when. Because it was very much 200,000 when we looked, right?
I don't know.
Wasn't it?
Probably it was.
I'm firm under the impression that you told me it was 200,000. But yeah, think about it. You call a galleon Tall Tales. Dead men tell no tales, but we do. As a big boat. So it's called Tall. It's the Tall Tale.
Foremost finally doing damage to me, so I'm just spamming my large health potions because I never use them anyway.
My phone is somewhere on the bed.
It's okay, I've been in this fight for like the past hour. Just kind of sitting there.
Oh, actually, I have something I finished upgrading just now.
Nice.
I've been trying to work in an arcane scroll into my build.
It's interesting, but like I never run out of mana before I like die or win.
No, but I want to use it for farming mana.
What, like when you need mana, you just sit in a battle and spam read scroll?
Yeah.
But why not just spend your money?
But like
and
the
use
magic is
potions?
so much smaller on it.
Yeah, that's why you just use the potions, alright?
But I want to make it good, is the thing. Because I'm like, the ability to restore mana in the middle of a fight could also be useful.
I think my internet's just stinky because I just disconnected again. Hello, I'm still here though.
Dang.
Because then it just reconnects and I'm just like, why?
Okay, so here's...
It makes the new Twitch. It's like the stream just looks like it buffers for a second, but it also makes another like part in the Twitch VOD, which is the sticky part.
Here's my problem, man. Are we going to that vortex, or am I just gonna find the nearest fort?
I beat up the swords, and now I color.
I say Ashen wins this reserve for after we become a cat. That being said, where's the nearest fort? Royal Crest Fort, northwest. Got it. I'm not even going to customize this ship. I don't want to give it the attention it deserves.
What the one you the one the what your current one?
Yeah, I'm on a sleep again.
Check beat up swords.
Give me 1 moment to head northwest.
I see it. Yeah, I see you're about to set sail.
Yeah, I want to get over to the fort, and then on the way over, I can check it out. But I want to head over soon because it looks like there's definitely a storm right next to us, and because of the way the wind is going, it's probably going to hit me at some point.
I see.
Yeah. I love my compass. It's so crappy.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect.
Mm.
My compass, and then I'm getting real used to my gun. Yeah, that's it. Just have them absolutely trash swords.
Different color for medals, or do you want me to color pick?
Color pick, please.
Alright, off the weapons that we already have?
Yeah, you have the background thing, or no?
Not the version you've done to it.
Okay, don't worry about color picking just yet then.
You also don't want to color pick those ones because they're already pale, right?
What? No, I'm gonna give you the actual thing so you can turn off the fog and then color pick it.
Okay.
Yeah, because they're not.
Why does it?
Well, they're a color underneath
Why does it? Why does it matter that the weapons are the exact same color?
Because they're all for the same group.
Okay.
Let's Mutiny is part of the. Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
There's a galleon up ahead.
Ah.
Is it it's an AI galleon? That's the question. I can't tell. I want to play this game, but it's one of those that I have to play with other people rather than just by myself. Come and join me, bro. I told you, it's free on Game Pass.
But it took me.
You can't hook it. Ice. It's weird.
Oh.
I was trying to hook this sunken ship so that I could, like, pull up next to it properly and then chill out.
Hmm. Took me 45 minutes to finish that 4 more fight. Because I looked at the timer and it said 15 minutes and I was like, yep. It got distracted.
Alright, I'll download it. Nice, there we go. I've been trying to get back into this game because I'm like... I feel like I should have a pirate game that I just constantly play. I feel like I should have a consistent game, I should say.
You got that, like your staple game?
I want my, like, consistent game, as in... I play it enough that...
You can be known for playing that thing.
Yeah, and now, like, I can constantly follow all of its updates without having to re-look up what everything is. Understand a ton of new mechanics and whatnot. And I'm like, yeah, see if Thieves could do it for me.
Just like me and art, because that's it.
Why is my boat
Updates
sailing
to
away?
Krita, I guess.
But yeah, I think I could get into common and playing Seaweavers. I tried it with Assassin's Creed Black Flag because I was just like, it's a pirate game. It's not horrible, but it's also not good. It's just kind of one of the only options out there.
Let's see if these is cool.
What?
You see if these is good, then, right? So.
It is good, and it has like an entire actual story campaign with Pirates of the Caribbean crossover.
I mentioned that, yeah.
They also do like very frequent updates and story updates, and it's like an ever-expanding world. They have ARGs. So I'm just like, I could chill here. It's community. I just gotta get. It'll also definitely help calm rage. Because I'll have to learn how to deal with assholes. Well, it's like there's people that'll just show up and you'll be solo slooping. And then next thing you know, there's like a galleon and a half on you. Taking you out because you're only one person. And they're like, easy pickings.
Alright, well, sword's done for now. Got the color and the shading, and I just need to change the color to whatever it is when you decide it is.
Yep.
It's an easy one.
I know what it is in one minute. I just need to actually give you the files, but I'm like, that's stream.
Goddamn person sleeping with crow's nest.
That's gonna be the harder one, yeah.
Map on table. Do you want the actual table, or did you just want, like, a map?
Mostly just map, but I'm like, top of the table.
Just wood texture and map?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's that galleon. Let's see if they run for me. If they don't, and they leave me alone, I can go to that fortress. If they come towards me, I can't go to the fortress, and I'll probably want to just hop to a new server. Because I don't...
You finally have the money?
I don't know. More of like I'll just suffer the time loss. I'm close to the money though. 222,000. That's also why I'm like, this one fort, do it. Okay, galleon looks to be sailing past me without a current moment, so... I will go to the Spanish fort and pray that they aren't just sailing around a rock to U-turn at me. It's a possibility. Let's check them out. Oh, the Crimson The galleon name is the Crimson Chin. Ah, you don't get the Crimson Chin reference.
No?
The Crimson Chin is a superhero from the show Fairly Odd Parents.
I see. It's like I've seen the show. It's been years.
Yeah.
And I also never really do it.
There's like multiple episodes where Crimson Chin was just peak comedy. He also had his great sidekick, the boy Chin Wonder.
Let me see.
It's great. I don't want to go this far, but I'm like, I could save up enough to get a pretty team instead. And I have a 3-man boat in case. So I'm like,
I mean, it's not like you can't have 3 people on a sloop, though, right? Like...
Yeah, you cannot. You cannot start with 3 people on a sloop. No.
Oh. Stinky.
Yeah, that's why initially I was like, maybe I just save up for a galleon.
I mean, can you own all 3 ships as long as you get the money?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's another sloop sitting right here by this fort.
Oops.
He's not close to me, he's just near me. And so I'm like, I don't know how much he's gonna ignore me or pay attention to me. Oh, never mind. Don't look at that ship. Oh god.
They coming for you?
It's a skeleton ship.
Oh.
So, there's 2 types of AI ship. There's a ghost ship and a skeleton ship.
Mm-hmm.
Skeleton ships have a very unique property that they just wander around casually.
Mm-hmm.
They aren't as easily summoned as like a ghost ship. However, they get the additional bit of, if you look at them through like a telescope for more than like a couple of seconds, they'll sense you and then they just want blood.
Huh. And I assume they're hard to fight too.
Not exactly. I think it takes like 4 cannonballs to wreck a sloop.
Don't do that.
No, you start with 20 on a ship, so... Ow. It's more of a, I really don't want to deal with them when I'm about to take on a Spanish galleon, or a Spanish fortress.
Mm-hmm.
And the Spanish fortress is enough for me to be like, yeah, I'll probably be a captain after this.
I was like, yeah, map will be easy, not realizing that, I have to actually draw the edge of the map, because I should do that.
The edge of the map?
Because I have it, where it's, rolled up, but, the edge of the roll is, unrolling a tiny bit.
Oh, wait. If this is for the card, I think it is. I think it's a different map than we're thinking of. Or did I say map rolled up on table for this one?
It's a map rolled up on table!
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I'm saying that I wasn't sure which one you were doing, because there is a second one that just says map on table.
Wait, what?
Or map on table with a knife through it or something like that. And I'm like, that one specifically, I want the map to be open. You could reuse the table.
A map rolled up on a table.
Okay, that's fine. That's the one that's just, yes.
So I gotta put the grid marks and then water. Which, I mean, I'm not gonna draw any islands on here, it's just gonna be water.
I was just saying I wasn't sure which one you were drawing, and I knew that one of them just said map on table.
Uh-huh.
But one of them says map rolled up on table, and I was like, I want to make sure that you're...
I'm gonna find a description then.
I will.
Later.
I will. I'll find out which one it is. Since like, I don't want them both to just be a rolled up map on a table.
Mm-hmm.
But the other one very clearly needs a map for the image as well.
Like you you put so much effort into making this background. You're not even gonna see the action card background, like half the things, because they're like full pictures.
That's fine. Listen, it's not about the fact that no one's gonna like see the clear full background. It's more of the fact that me putting that effort into it made it look as nice as it does as a background.
Mm-hmm.
Which that's the primary function of the art is, and a background is to make things look nice. So like, if I suffer because the background is more faded, if people won't see it as easily, oh well. They still get a real nice card that pops. Plus, background is very simplistic anyway. On the action card specifically, too.
Yeah.
Like, it's 3 images. There you go.
Like, were maps printed in black and white, or like what?
No, they were painted.
Painted to color?
Yes, because it's an action card and our items are colored.
Okay, I'm coloring in this map's water as water.
You let me eat, sir? I'm hungry. Come on. Yeah, let me eat your pomegranates. Oh. There you are. Fort completed.
Nice.
I'm getting pretty good at this.
Yeah, like 3 days ago, you were like, I don't know if I can do a fort solo.
Not like now, I'm just casually, let's go do a fort. I gotta work my way up though, I gotta do a raid. Solo raid? It's gonna be hard. People have done it though, so...
Alright, I am sending a map.
I will not be able to look. This is probably the most important part at the moment, considering I know of a galleon that is in the area somewhere.
For my water and the chocolate.
I think I'm gonna also, after the sleep, I'm gonna save up for a galleon next. Alright, where to buy the customizations for the sleep? I want to have a galleon with a different name. Oh. Okay. What am I naming the galleon? Oh. No, I want to name this to both sleep and the galleon.
What?
I just thought of a way better name. Like, Karen's Demise is a pretty good one. In fact, it's really good considering I always use the Spartan figurehead. That's my signature figurehead. But I kind of want to call one of my ships the Spectral Sails.
Yeah.
It's such a good name. I wonder if there is a pair of sails to go with that name. I'm gonna check when I go back to shore. All the downstairs loot. One more.
Games got announced all big that you picked up the gold pouch, even though you picked up the gold pouch and it disappeared.
It's because it's like their reassurance system, I guess you could call it.
Mm-hmm.
So there is times where in this game, one of the unfortunate things is like you'll turn in a reward, and it just won't give you the reward, but it'll still turn it in. So the message you're seeing is when you actually receive the reward. And it's their way of being like, hey, don't worry, you got the thing now. You did get it.
Mm-hmm.
It's real funny when it bugs out because they actually have a really smart system in place to help save from people who like turn it in and don't get the reward, where everything enters a queue. Don't mind me. And the queue will build up, and then just whenever the queue goes through, that's when you see your rewards come in.
Mm-hmm.
but it's really funny if it bugs out for a day, because then you'll come back after like a full day of sailing, and the bug's fixed, whatnot, and you'll just see like all of these rewards turned in at once.
Nice.
Alright, this should be enough. There is a sunken ship that just showed up beside me, though. Do I go for it? Yes or no?
I'm like, is there anyone else near you right now?
I don't believe so.
I'd say go for it.
Alright, well, it's still gonna upload all this. And to anyone solo sailing, what the hell is this? What?
Well,
This drops?
oh.
Oh my god, there's stuff in these.
Barrel.
There's fish in these!
Oh.
You can sell fish.
More.
You can't sell them to anyone important, so yeah, no. You have to go to a very specific outpost to do it. I'm like, I don't want to go there. But here's my advice to anyone solo sailing. Don't worry about getting a rowboat and putting it all in there. Leave it on this bridge.
Harpoon it all or something?
Yeah, park that chest roughly where I parked it. Park your ship at this angle, looking into it. And now what you can do is get aboard your ship, grab this gun, and you... Well, look. There you go. I'm not gonna go for the sunken ship.
You want to guarantee your loot?
No, I have a second, sunken ship worth of things.
Oh.
I guess I was in the rain at some point.
Things are wet.
There's water in the ship, yeah. But yeah, just set up your ship this way. Now whenever you dump loot, it's like 3 times as fast, because you don't have to keep getting off and on your boat. You could just tie up a rowboat to the back, but like, this way you could just sail straight to a fort and not have to worry about it. I'm like, there's a bunch of stuff that I could show you that's pretty fun, but it's also going to take forever to do those adventures.
Do I end Formor's life, or do I let you do more damage to it?
And Formor's life, I don't need it.
Okay.
I need the items, which I'm gonna get at least one of the items I want from it anyway.
I'm just waiting for you to finish and set sail so you can check this map.
Yep. I'm like, I just want to make sure I loot so I can set sail without worrying too much.
Actually, I did think of a sticker idea. I don't even know if it'll fit with the drink molas, but I was like, these will be pretty, and so I shall draw them.
Oh.
It's just sun, moon, and stars jellyfish, so it's a 3 set of 3. I'm gonna screenshot. My whips queue is really long. There's so many things in there, but I don't have a lot of time to actually finish stuff. I just have a lot of time to sketch. So there's a lot of sketches. Not a lot of stuff that's done, because there's also a lot of prints, and prints take me like a week.
Whoops.
Which means I should probably get on it now. Bro, I've been sitting on Galaxy mode for how long? since I got back.
I
It's been
imagine,
like a month. Yeah, it's been like a month. I should work on Galaxy more.
Which direction was it? Southwest? Southeast, right? Yeah.
It's a good thing I'm deciding to do like all my prints in like the simple style too, because otherwise it would take me like infinitely longer.
Alright, we go sell and then I become a captain.
Mm-hmm.
It should push me over 250k. Just let me get into sailing towards port, and then I'll be good to check out the thing. Oh, I think that sunken ship is where I came from.
Huh?
Oh, no, it's not that one. One of these two is. God, I don't know. There's 3 of them!
Huh?
That's it to the right. Okay. Sorry, I had to figure out which... I have to figure out which island I'm going to, essentially. I don't like... A few places around here. No far left.
I'm just gonna post a whip of whatever the heck I get done on the Galaxy.
Oh, is that it there? That is, okay, I see it. Okay, got my phone, 1 second. Yeah, looking good.
Okay, I shall export. A new export key. Action cards. Secrets.
So this is the one I came from. So there are 2 more sunken ships that I just never went to. Well,
Oops.
just like becoming a captain is more important. You still there, by the way, Frog? Oh no! Big fuck! Oh, there you are. I gotta pay attention to the game for a bit now. There's a PvP Reaper 3. Essentially a high tier PvPer that's
I fear for your life.
basically, and it's a galleon too, so. I'm just like, I don't want to fight them. They did look to be going the other way. Okay, they are going the other way confirmed, but it means I still gotta get there and sell. Oh, that's the Crimson Chin. Download is halfway done. Ah, here. Okay. Hello. Well, Frog, by the time download is done, I'll be a captain. I think I'm still gonna call the smaller ship the Spectral Sails, by the way.
Okay.
Because I feel like Karen's demise would be funnier as a galleon. It's just like yes. I took over for him because I could do his job and take like 17 times the people to the land of the dead.
That's fair. Like, maybe if I didn't spend, like, 5 minutes drawing a circle, I could get this done faster.
Are you drawing right now?
I want my planets to be round. Space model. just drawing a whole bunch of different spheres, but I want my spheres to look good.
The mechanics of this hook shot are like the greatest thing they've ever added.
It like goes so fast.
Well, it's like it also it acts as kind of like an anchor.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like you can put your sails up so that you're ready to leave whenever. I don't know if that's the sound of holes in my ship or... No, it's just the sound of a hook shot. Being weird. But yeah, like I can pull my ship in closer to dock now because I have a hook shot.
Interesting.
So I do this. I'm gonna park it here, and then I'm gonna hook shot that one spot, and perfect. There we go. Oh wait. Ooh, I probably won't be able to play it today because work, unfortunately, but I do have a 6-day weekend coming this week, and I'll be free to work.
Ooh,
Ah.
big weekend.
I have I think it's a 2 or 3 day work week next week, so.
Making the money.
Making the money. I'm about to make a ton of money.
It's gonna be what? Did you get your paycheck? Are you getting paid tomorrow?
I don't think I am. I think I'm getting paid next week.
Oh boy, that sounds like your extra big paycheck is gonna be 3 weeks from now. Then
I didn't double check when I'm getting paid next. It might be this weekend. I could have
so I was
mapped
like,
it
you
wrong.
don't get paid for the week you are currently working. I know that much.
One second. No, I definitely didn't get paid for this week yet, but this week is a really big pickup week for me. Oh, it is tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So
What?
yeah, you're gonna be paid 2 weeks from now is your big picture.
Yeah.
So I'm very confused. Do you get taxes taken out of your paycheck?
Yeah.
And you're still making like as much as you've told me?
Yeah.
You make more than I do.
I also work a nighttime labor job.
But I went to college for 4 years for my job.
Yeah, but there's labor laws for nighttime jobs here.
My hands.
What?
Cut my hands.
Well, it's like it's the bit that's making me make more than is the nighttime part. Because we have
I mean, I technically have very flexible hours.
But I'm saying in Ontario there is a labor law where between certain hours you make an additional 10% of whatever you're making.
Even with the 10, even without the 10%, like
There's no way. No, I don't. There's no way.
Oh.
No.
Look, I lose like 25% of my money in taxes.
What do you normally make right now?
Right now, it's 21 an hour.
You absolutely make more than me would.
No, that's so it's 21 hours, not including taxes. So after I take out my taxes, it's like 16.
Yeah, but I'm like I make 20 an hour before taxes, and that's because I work nighttime. If I didn't work nighttime, I'd be making like 17 an hour.
Oh, you said I thought you said I asked. That's why I asked if it was after taxes. Because you always like.
Well, I said the paychecks I tell you about are after taxes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying the pay I just said was before taxes, right?
Okay, so we make I make $1.
I mean, I also went to college for shit that I'm not
Yeah, but
getting
you
paid
didn't
for.
go to college for your job, though.
No.
No, that's the
I'm
major
getting paid
difference.
nothing for the job I went to college for.
You getting paid your the whatever Kickstarter money if it goes through.
That's only if it gets funded.
Yeah.
And then even then, that's still not a lot of money.
Oh.
It's like chunk.
Like
In
what cent
fact,
an
I'm
hour?
taking. Well, no, if our Kickstarter succeeds, I take no personal revenue in that.
It's no, it goes to me.
100% of it goes to the development of the game. Like every penny I make off of the Kickstarter thing is going towards funding for the game. Even if it's just additional funding for more stuff later, it's still funding for the game. It's not me asking to be paid for making this thing. It's me asking, hey, do you want to help me fund making this thing? Because right now it's all personal funds.
But you should really have a tip jar once your website exists.
I have a plan for something similar to Tiptree.
Thank yous or whatnot. I don't know, something.
More of like there's another product I'm gonna give away, but then also be like you can choose how much you pay for this thing if you really want.
Oh, the other thing that you've been working on today.
Yeah. I'm like, that's gonna go out for free, but then we can opt to be like, here's X amount of money. That's my idea of a thank you jar. But that other one is also because like it's a very small book. It's like it's done, but I don't want to talk about it yet because I want to play around with it a bit. And the thing that inspired it, I'm currently re-listening to. And so I'm like, maybe I can get more inspiration, add something else to it, like spice it up a bit. But it takes time to listen to books. All of these books, 100% better to listen to than to read. Because the guy that narrates them is like comedy genius. And so a lot of the line, he never improvises a line. But what he'll do is he'll improvise like a tone to a line and just change up the feeling of how something is going. And it makes it perfect. He also does a surprisingly good feminine voice. Yeah, I'm just like, damn, that's the same guy? It's kind of like the opposite of what you see in voice acting. Normally it's a majority of like the female voice actors being real good to guy characters. Goddamn Timmy Turner.
A lot of young boys are voiced by females.
Yeah. Goddamn Timmy Turner.
Yeah.
That's the one that originally blew my mind. I was like, wait, what?
Most like anime protagonists are female voices.
Yeah.
Points at Luffy, I think.
Is Luffy female?
Yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
I think Naruto also is.
I don't want to believe that one.
I'm checking.
Please confirm or deny. I don't want to believe that one.
Yes. In almost every language.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, here's a weirdly
Goku also is too.
here's a weirdly like hot topic question. What do you think is the most widely known anime?
This day and age, Pokemon. Does that count?
I'll let it count because technically yes, but like I was thinking, what is the most widely known anime that was not taken by 4 kids? Is what I should say.
One Piece doesn't count then. 4 kids had it for a while. They let go of it because yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, they tried so hard to make it like child friendly because
No, don't do that.
tried.
Don't do
They
that.
tried.
Don't do that.
You're like, I forgot how far in were you into One Piece? I'm like, I know you're knowledgeable, I think, or something like that.
I'm like, I can recognize most things, but like, I never really got into plot, so can't really say how far I got.
Yeah, between 2004 and 2007, 4 kids were involved in the English localization of One Piece anime series, which covers the first 143 episodes. But so you know how like Sanji smokes the blonde chef man?
Yeah,
They just gave him lollipops.
that makes sense.
And stuff like that. And then like, obviously covering all the blood. Like,
I'm like, I feel like it's a very hard toss-up between Naruto and Dragon Ball.
because the thing is that Dragon Ball, I don't know, they're both like really old, right? That's why it's like, yeah.
So known. But it's not just that. I'm like, not a lot of anime spreads.
Well, it has to make it to America. That's the first step.
Nah, all anime ends up making it to America.
It's gonna hit like.
Because we get all anime subbed at the very least.
Well, no, but like I mean, like at the store, sort of like Hot Top. Like you gotta.
Oh
be,
yeah,
like,
no, there's especially okay, maybe not
those.
in the US, but in Canada, like we can find anime.
Oh, I wish.
Oh, we can find anime.
I wish.
Like give me an anime and then give me like a week. And I'll go to a store. I'll go to stores and find it. For you.
I was okay. My
It's a
mind
thing.
was so blown. You don't know this show, but when I found Inazuma 11 at the anime, like the Japanese, like I was my mind was so because I forgot they did a reboot, and that's why I was seeing their stuff, and I was like, why is this?
So
why
okay,
is there stuff?
here's my perfect case for this. Is you and me went to anime. We talked about
Yes.
and I'm like, this is exactly what I mean. At Anime North, we found a booth of a very local game shop to me. I'm like, it's maybe
Yeah.
20-minute drive.
Oh yeah.
And I asked them, hey, do you have a copy of Higurashi no Kokoro ni for the Switch? Because they made a Japanese, like, Japan made a port for the Switch. And their response, no, we just sold out.
Rip.
No, no,
Yeah.
we don't have that yet. No, we just sold out. As in, they had copies. I'm like, if I can go to Anime North and see a person that's 20 minutes away from me have a copy of Higurashi for the Switch,
I'm looking.
you can find anime here. It's,
Yeah, most things you just do over the internet in America.
yeah, no, in Canada, we like to be local about shit. People like their communities here. It's kind of weird, but kind of nice. Yeah, I'm like, I know all my board game shops off by heart. I can tell you where 4 of them are.
Yeah, there's no anime stuff in DC. Doesn't exist.
DC, I can see why not.
DC is a void.
DC is a void, but it's also a very
It's 'cause of the
patriotic
voids, 'cause of-
void.
Yeah. Look, we gotta go to New York at some point. New York has all the cool shops.
See, New York is like the tourist destination now.
Yeah, it's got the big old China. Okay, look, it's got the big old Chinatown. I'm gonna find a bakery just like the one we went to, and then we're gonna go to the one center.
You have 2 major tourist destinations.
What? California and New York,
God, no. New York and Florida.
Florida. There's also like the national parks.
Yeah, but like that's not as wide of a tourist. That's like
Like
a
Disneyland?
U.S. It's more of like a when I say tourist, I mean like global tourists.
Disneyland? There's one in California.
Yeah, but it's not as big as Disney World
Yeah.
because it's Disney World and Universal.
I still
Are,
haven't been to a Disneyland. One day.
we'll go to Disney World if you want.
Disneyland. Where's the Disney in Canada?
No. There's Disney World in Florida. We have timeshare.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, right.
Yeah, so I'm like, we'll go to Disney World if you want.
I will not find any Kingdom Hearts there.
I I so wish I knew about that beforehand. I could.
No, people have tried. There's nothing there.
No, but I'm like, I
Does
could have.
not exist.
I could if I had looked into it earlier, saved up earlier. I could have made the most lasting impression ever.
Oh.
Because there was that time very recently where Japan was celebrating the 25th anniversary
Oh yeah. Yeah.
of Kingdom Hearts, or the 20th anniversary, I think.
25th.
It was 25th?
20th, I think. I think it's 20th.
It was either 20th or 25th, and I'm like,
I'm like, well, Kingdom Hearts 3 came out 13 years after Kingdom Hearts 2. That's the one thing I know. Because everyone's memeing about it.
I don't know much about Kingdom Hearts, so.
No, it's just they do the 13 and 7 biblical numbers, I think, constantly. And so people were like, God damn, Kingdom Hearts 3 came out 13 years after Kingdom Hearts 2. Does it mean something? I don't know.
Either way, I'm like, if I knew about it a little bit beforehand and like was able to save up, I absolutely would have taken you there. I'm like, it would have been your dream come true.
I don't know. It's Disneyland is Disney. Like
No, but it's
Disney.
the Kingdom Hearts room thing wasn't just Disneyland. It was more of like a
I had the hotel room. I was like, Disneyland does not care. Disney don't care about Kingdom Hearts.
no, I'm talking about the hotel room thing.
COVID.
Yeah, that was the other problem.
Yeah, we ain't going over there anytime soon.
Yeah, you ain't making it to Japan right now.
I'm a little salty when I was actually in Japan. I missed the Professor Layton android. They made one, and I was like, huh?
It's pretty funny.
I didn't know they were making it. Because they were making the like sequel. I guess it's like that predecessor, Ascendant or something. I don't know.
In terms,
Like they were doing.
oh, go ahead.
It was like I don't like the series very much because I don't like the new main character. But like it was like his daughter and like. And for some reason, they made a figure of him too, but I didn't know they were doing it. Or the other figure he has is like $150, and I'm just like, that's probably more than that now, actually.
I feel like if I were to ever go to Japan, there'd be there's two main, like, quote unquote, attractions I would want to see.
Mm-hmm.
First
That's
one,
only 85.
and the most obvious one for me, I'm going to a Pokemon cafe.
Yeah.
No one's going to stop me.
Mm-hmm.
I guess technically the most obvious for me would be Cat Island, but that's just like I'm like, that's secondhand nature. Be like, I'm in Japan, Cat Island, here I come. But the other one I personally want to see, I want to see that life-size Gundam.
The big boy.
The big boy that actually moves, like they have a working life-size Gundam. I'm like, what? That's fucking awesome. Japan over here, like actually making mechs in the middle of a pandemic because they bored.
Japan embraces their like popular culture much more than America does. It's just real short.
All right, I'm moving to Japan.
No, you don't want to live. No, I mean, look, if you can live off game dev money in Japan, it's great. Don't actually work in Japan though; it's not good.
I am so salty right now.
Hmm.
2,000 gold short.
Oh.
They increased the dumb, stupid price.
You'll find a sunken ship. Easy.
There's no sunken ships around here.
Oop.
They're gone now. They despawn.
Find a new one.
Oh my god, I might go take on that. Oh, wait, yes, okay. You guys want a bit of action? Let's go. I hope the Pokemon Cafe you go to will be filled with Mr. Mimes. Listen. I will not hesitate to stab at anyone that ruins my Pokemon experience. Okay. I'm like, it's Japan. I'm going to 2 specific Pokemon places. A Pokemon Cafe, because those things are dope. And I am going to a goddamn Poke Center.
Which one do you want to go to?
I want to go to the biggest one. I want to go to all of them, to be honest, but I'm like,
the one in Tokyo is actually not that big, as weird as it sounds. Like,
no, not like not as in like the most popular one. I mean like the biggest one. I want to go to where they have any.
I've only been to 2, I mean, which is still a lot, but the one in Nagoya is pretty big, and they take up like a third of the floor.
I want the one that's like an actual building, though.
Is there a building one? I know
Yes.
the building one's in New York.
There's at least one in Japan that's built.
Pokemon Center building. Japan. Oh, bro, the Square Enix egg is really funny. Oh, it's a different one. Oh. Okay, there's like 3 different Pokemon shops or 3 different Nintendo shops in Tokyo, apparently. I went to the Sunshine.
I'm so salty.
Are you off by slightly more?
No. The goddamn ship I was just following.
Oh, there's like 3. There's like 3. Yeah, there's like 3 different Nintendo. There's the Nintendo shop, and then there's the Shibuya one, and then there's what's this one? The Takashima and Nihonbashi.
That goddamn ship I was just following just hit its time limit for like sailing without interacting with anything.
Disappeared in
It
front of your eyes.
despawned on. I watched it go underneath the ground. Turn around, boat. Oh, they were so hard to see. There's a sunken ship right there, though. I just like sailed right over it.
I think the thing that like I can't find in America that's just like it's just like Japanese street food. It's like okay.
Japanese street food is somewhat common here.
It's good.
Like
I mean, you can find it, but it's always like really expensive and small because it's not supposed to be a whole meal.
No, but I also showed you that there was that one like place in my mall that was like, it's just a pretty good sushi place. It's here.
Well, no, but not like sushi. I mean, more like the like.
Why is everything despawning on me?
You're not a fan of it, but takoyaki like stands and stuff like that. Okonomiyaki's a sit-down restaurant thingy. Well, it depends on where you go, but it, more of a restaurant food.
I'm pissed. I was supposed to have my ship by now, but they raised the price.
But like, I just miss like good takoyaki. I think is like the one because all the other ones I'm just like, I could reasonably find it if I'm like lazy. But like, you have to pay like $12 and they give you like 6 of them here, and they're all like tiny and frozen. It's just like, because it's a real pain to like make them unless you really commit to making them, since you have to get the special pan and know how to make them round. I know how to make them, but I don't have the pan with me.
I don't know, man. I just know that when I go to Japan, I want to go to a Pokemon Cafe.
Some like the Square Enix egg. It's the Square Enix store.
Yeah.
The egg shape. Which I don't think. Do you care about anything that's Square Enix?
There's got to be more than one. Original Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Is Octopath Square Enix?
I don't know. I don't think Octopath. Octopath definitely existed. Let's see.
Give me popular Square Enix titles.
Who made Octopath? Square Enix, yeah, it was them.
Yeah, okay. Octopath is a really big one for me then.
Oh, isn't like Nier or something?
Oh, Nier is Square, yeah. Nier is another
Okay,
really big
so
one.
we could visit the egg. It's also a cafe.
Ah.
Yeah,
Hit me with other
that's all
Square
Final
Enix
Fantasy.
titles. I want to see what else I do.
Hmm?
Hit me with other Square Enix titles.
Yeah, no, the egg is just.
No,
it's,
I'm saying hit me with
Artinia.
like tell me other Square Enix titles so I can see.
Oh, okay, I got this.
I know. I'm saying hit me with other Square Enix titles. I want to see what there
Square Enix.
is that I know of Square Enix that I liked.
Let's see. List of Square Enix video games. Oh god, some of these are just like. Let's see. Maybe the Fullmetal Alchemist game. Oh, Dragon Quest.
No,
You know Dragon Quest?
no,
It's like the big JRPG.
I know.
Oh, Children of Mana.
No clue.
They made a Mario game? I'm sorry, what? They made Mario Hoops 3-on-3. God of Mana. Here's of Mana. The Mana
Never heard of
series.
any of these yet.
Oh, the World Ends With You is a good one. It's just standalone though for the DS. Star Ocean.
Never heard of it. Or probably heard of it, just never played it.
Lord of Vermilion. Oh, it's an arcade game. That's why I've like never heard of it.
There's gotta be some older Square Enix stuff that I'm like, ah.
Oh, they make Chrono Trigger.
Oh, there you go.
No.
God, I love Chrono Trigger.
Jason.
Did I tell you about the time I speedrun Chrono Trigger for my class to get an A?
No.
Oh, we were doing, so I took this media class in high school that was all about, like, how to study popular media and, like, how to adapt with culture over the years. And, for one of the assignments where the teacher was like, oh, I'm giving you guys, like, a week to play Chrono Trigger as we go through things, right? And I was like, who's taking a week to play Chrono Trigger? You beat that shit in a day. My teacher was like, what? I'm like, yeah, you take us to the computer lab, we'll beat it in like half an hour or some shit. Like, he was so mad, but I got the emulator. I used the fast forward function the entire time, and I beat Chrono Trigger in half an hour.
Nice.
And
Which ending did you get though?
Pardon?
Ending?
Not the bad nor good one. The like weird middle one.
Default? Just the default one?
Yeah. The one where the ending is real, like, yeah, you made it.
Good job.
Here's your participation trophy. Okay, I found a sunken ship.
Nice.
Wreck of the Marauder's Revenge. Let's go. Oh! Already made my money.
What that?
So it's the Chest of Sorrows. So big thing that's awesome about some of the treasure hunting in this is that there's like treasure chests that are cursed. So there's that one that I just dropped called the Chest of Sorrow. There's another one called the Chest of Rage that you get from the Ash and Wind thing. And, like, it explodes and whatnot after so long. There's the Chest of 1,000 Grogs, which makes you drunk whenever you hold it.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're special treasure chests that give you a lot more money, but they all have some sort of curse afflicted with them, and you have to suffer the curse while you like bring it back and whatnot. The one I just got is the Chest of Sorrow. It's eternally crying.
Apparently Square Enix made like a whole bunch of Final Fantasy remakes.
A game is downloaded this week. Yeah.
There's like...
You know what, Frog, though? Still mad at you. Frog said that they hope that the Pokemon Cafe is filled with nothing but Mr. Mines.
Oh yeah, I heard that one, yeah.
It's like... kind of a fucking heathen are you? Why would you wish that on someone? Oh, that Chest of Sorrow, though, that's a great one to see. And this is the last thing I'm gonna take from this sunken ship.
Okay. One thing I like in Japan that's extremely hard to find in America is gachapon.
There's a bunch of those in Canada. I'm like, they're usually in our malls.
I hate the box version. I want the one where you get the capsule.
Yeah.
Because they also tend to be cheaper.
Yeah, they're in the malls.
Wow, we didn't see any at the one we went to.
No, my clothes mall had it taken out.
Oh. Are they the Japanese things, or are they just like bouncy balls?
It varies.
Like the little ghosty I showed you that I got, and then like I have one night that just holds like pens.
It's usually like little rubber toys.
Ah, stinky. This is the American ones.
So what?
The cheap American ones, then.
Yeah, you can find some okay ones.
I want that stuff. Because they're like, I mean, I don't care if it's because those ones are like, I don't know, $1, $2, and you get like a cheap jewelry.
Don't tell me I just saw what I thought I saw. Damn it.
What you use?
Why is everything in this game today making this hard on me?
Oh,
it's right
Sovereign's here. I have been ignoring Sovereign this whole time. Oh my god. Hello!
Okay,
I have not been looking at chat. Yeah, California, Hawaii to find, yep, Japanese food. Sovereign, okay, I'm like, yo, bro, I haven't voted for you. I actually like Cassia Layton. I do not like her.
Mr. Mind.
Yeah.
Can
Also,
we
the fact that I am
take away Frog's speaking rights?
You have the power to ban, don't you?
I don't know if I do or not. I haven't played in 2000, but like, can we take away Frog's speaking rights for context?
Yeah, so yeah, I've been lining this nice fat meteor. I don't know. I'm like, oh, you're not gonna get this at all. I'm like, Cassia Lane's just like. I feel like there's so much less logic when it comes to her. Oh, she's a really problematic girl boss. Her story sucks. Dog. I watched the anime. I was so disappointed by the anime.
Okay, here's the biggest question. What was your favorite puzzle game?
Puzzling.
What?
Puzzling.
Oh, was it?
Yes, there's heckin'. I own like between me and my older brother, we own the whole series. He's got the DS ones. I got the 3DS ones.
I've only ever played one Professor Layton game.
Which one?
One of the ones for the DS.
I'm like, how do we tell which one you? Was there a train? But I hate how cat. Okay, I'm like, I don't know what you've discovered over there. I'm gonna keep ranting about goddamn cat.
No, it's not what I discovered. It's what just happened.
What did you die? Did you
Worse.
Explode? Yes, I see your ship is gone and you are swimming.
My ship is gone.
You swim into the outpost.
I'm gonna try.
Good luck, sir. Also probably a bunch of Flash games, probably. Oh, yeah. Yeah, puzzle game. Brain Age was fun. Big Brain Academy was fun.
Why?
Nobody is, like, impactful or long-lasting. Which, not as much. I want to make Professor Layton stickers at some point. I gotta just, like, do it after Ace Attorney, though.
Why does this game hate me?
It's okay.
No.
I believe in you. Yes. Believe.
Okay, can I talk to you with a chest in my hand? That's a real question. I don't want to risk it though, do I?
What do you mean talk? You want to focus?
Cannot do it.
All right, focus.
No, I mean,
I'll...
I was hoping that they would bring me to the ship with the chest. They won't.
Oh no, they won't. Can you swim infinitely or no?
Can, but there are sharks in the water that'll spawn. So I'm like, I gotta keep booking it towards that outpost.
I played like the first 2
Frog?
chapters of Catch Feeling before I just like
I
got too angry at how.
100% blame you.
Where I got like too angry at the puzzles because they weren't as good anymore because the man passed away.
I played a lot of Portal for puzzle game.
Portal's a good one.
I think out of all time though, my favorite has to be Cube.
Cube.
God, that game is so good. It's so unrealized.
Like, which Professor Layton did you play? That's what I want to know.
I don't remember.
As I asked, was there a big old train?
I think so.
Oh, I played the second one. The second one's okay. I'm just like, I'm still angry at the last one. It was good, but like, spoilers.
Okay, so I'm not allowed to stop. Not allowed to get distracted.
Wait, I played a couple of puzzles. Whichever one had the stupid garlic puzzle, I made turtle iron. Which one was the garlic puzzle? Someone, tell me this puzzle.
Oh, you know what was a surprisingly fun, like, murder mystery puzzle game? Murdered Soul Suspect. There it is.
I haven't heard of that. I liked.
One second.
Do I have a vocal box?
I need to focus. Where'd it go?
Oh!
Ow!
Oh, I see. Wait, I got this.
No, wait, stop!
Is it this one, Simon?
I'm gonna be super distracted and not listening for a bit. I'm sorry.
It's okay. No,
I can't hear what you're saying. It's right there. Come on. It's right there. It's the title up here. Just get me there, please.
Does this haunt your dreams, Sovereign?
Please get me there. All I need to do is make it there with this one thing. Come on. The problem is if I die, I spawn on my ship, and my ship ain't here.
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, and then it goes like down. Oh, wait, I remember the answer. I remember the answer. You fucking. I know, but look.
I don't know what you're saying. I haven't been listening.
I know. I'm doing a puzzle on stream.
I'm just pissed.
I know.
I'm pissed. I was there, but I couldn't take out the shark.
Rest in pieces.
No. We're gonna be salty about this now.
Mm-hmm.
More than just a little bit salty.
Is it time to end stream, Salty?
No.
No?
I refuse to end stream until we get this goddamn on the...
Okay. Yeah, it's just one of those trick... I think the trick question ones are funny.
I fucking hate this game.
Oh.
I am
happened?
even more mad right now.
What happened?
Put me on a fucking outpost.
Oh.
At least you could have had the decency to put me on the fucking island in the middle, or, I don't know, put me on an island with some actual goddamn motherfucking treasure. But no.
That boost.
It put me on the outpost directly next to the outpost that I was at.
Oops.
I'm like, it's right there. It's right fucking there. You could have put me at the Sunken Grove.
See, the team minigame bounced it out for Diabolical Box, but I'll never forgive the slight. Did you never get caught up by like any of the other trick question ones in Sovereign? Did you? Is that the only one that like really got you? There's always at least like 2 of them in every game.
If I'm super lucky, or I'm fast enough, that chest is still there, sitting out in the water. Last time I get distracted by goddamn chat, though. I heard a noise and I got really curious, so I went to go look and my boat was sinking because I was too busy reading chat. Because like the whole curse of the Chest of Sorrows is that the chest like cries.
It's the only one seared into my mind. I don't think other ones caught me like that. The one. I think.
But never mind. Okay.
My favorite in the Layton series is probably Miracle Mask. That's the first one they made in 3D. But like, they did make it, the puzzles did get easier as the games progressed. I will say that. So it's like I think it just like hit like a good balance of like puzzles not too hard, in the story. All on Future is also really good though. The heart for that game. I was never really good at slide puzzles though. Just sort of brute force them.
And you motherfucking stop with this shit. My boat keeps turning to the left.
Uh-oh.
Like I very clearly am steering to the right.
Oops.
I just want to get this fucking shit done with. Like I get there, I gotta find the goddamn treasure chest wherever it was. I don't know which direction I came from. Can you stop turning into the rocks for like 30 seconds, please? Fraud. I swear to God. There is a lock in the brig option in this game. I will not hesitate to use it like minute 1 of play. Don't you fucking laugh. I've been working at this shit for 3 goddamn days straight.
Oh, I like how Seaweavers PNG looks like they're ratatouilleing me if... You be in my hair.
I'm in your
Yeah, I like to stack everyone on top of, like, my PNG.
Trying to figure out where I'm going now. I'm turning right, I'm turning so hard right.
Oh. But when people join my stream, they just kind of stack behind me.
We're turning right and we're finding this goddamn chest. It's here. I know it is. It doesn't just despawn like that.
I think the Layton's... Wait, I need to check. It's been like 2 years since I last checked. I know they were remaking a lot of them for the phone. What have they been up to recently? Yeah, HD for mobile. Oh yeah, they just had the 50th anniversary, right? Damn, it's only been 15 years. HD for mobile. Yeah, so what was that?
Why?
What happened?
I don't see anything in the water.
Oh.
That's very clearly coming from right here.
Quite a few mobile. Yeah, it's the first 3 that are on mobile. As well as the Catriel.
Stabs him.
Go fight something.
To fuck this.
I could always replay those on stream. Like, there's too many things I could play on stream. It's just in my game days. What should I do? Angie. Eyeballs.
I'm still just 2,000 gold behind.
Mm-hmm.
It's not changing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get anything to fucking finish this goddamn solo.
Let's see. To be honest, a big problem with Catcher Layton is it feels like nothing like ended the game, and also nothing really happened, huh? I couldn't even make it to the end. Like, all the cases that would happen, it would just kind of be like, oh, so that happened. Yeah, okay. Next case. It was definitely like
There.
way more geared for young children. Catrio compared to the others.
You shiny motherfucker. Get over there.
Chest.
Turn a drop full sail. Don't give a shit. Go.
Which, I mean, it honestly, like, makes sense that, like, chose more kidship because level 5 actually makes a lot of, like, more, I guess, children-friendly game.
Why are you swimming so fucking slow? Pick your goddamn ass up. Leave me. That boat is to never come back.
Yeah, you swimming with the chest again, or what you doing?
I left the boat to leave.
Ah.
I filled it with water and told it to fuck off.
Nice.
Alright, how much is this goddamn chest worth? If it's not worth 2,000... If it's not worth 2,000, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, I think they're cloud. Inazuma 11.
It was worth 3,131 gold.
Oh, they made it a Nino Kuni. Okay, watch. Makes sense. Sources and Aries. Oh, it's Inazuma 11 Aries. Okay. Nice. So how you doing over there? Still angry?
Of course I'm still salty.
Yeah. Haha, liner complete. Definitely for a younger audience, but it sucks that they took younger audience to be barely any story.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's do this.
You're done? Or you buy your ship finally? Alright.
Start game.
Like, there was, like, literally a whole point in Catriel where you had to, like, help this lady find her lost pet, and the whole twist was like, oh, it's a lizard and not the cat we thought it was. Like, I don't know. It was very underwhelming, the mysteries.
Let's check out the Pirate Emporium to see if they have any ghost sales quickly. What is this?
Mm-hmm. They purposely make
What?
it so we can't look at a photo. Picture of a lizard. It's very, very railroad. It's like extra railroady feeling, I guess. But what you looking at? Oh, well, that thing. Look at that shit. It's beautiful.
Wait.
What's up?
What's today?
Today is the 11th. Yes. It's beautiful, ghosty looking ship.
Why does it say I have a missed punch at work?
What? Uh-oh.
I'm not scheduled for today at all.
Uh-huh. Yeah, not good powers.
Oh, motherfucker.
What?
Because I had to go on a second lunch thing, my clock got all messed up, and so I thought when I punched out last night that I was punching in for this morning.
Oh. I'll just talk to your boss, right? And we should have it solved out.
Too angry to care about anything now.
Do it tomorrow.
Oh, this is pretty cool.
Yeah, the Wrangler ship's real cool, nice looking.
The what?
I like the blue ship.
Oh, that's pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, you're looking at it, yeah.
Oh, I was looking at this one and I was like, oh, that's cool.
That one's also cool. But I was like, hey, if you want the ghost ship, that was pretty ghosty looking.
There's like, I want like a spectral. Ooh. Royal Revenge, that's pretty good. There's mine. Well, I have the collector one. But I'm like, I wanted one that looked. Oh, that's. Oh, that's kind of nice.
literally what you're asking for, Christopher, man.
But where is? I want like an ethereal sail, like a ghost ship sail. But I know they won't make it because it'll confuse too many people.
Yeah, it's true.
But I'm like, I still want it. Adventure, my ships. Purchase ship.
Cypher, did you watch the Leighton anime?
Name the ship. I bestow the name.
I have feelings about that thing. It was like.
I don't know if I can call it the ethereal
No, I
sail.
did not. Oh no!
I don't know if I can call this thing ethereal sails, by the way. Or ethereal sails.
Because it kind of like continues.
I don't know what's snowing on about over there.
I'm not about Professor Layton and the goddamn anime because I didn't actually finish playing Catch Your Layton. I couldn't do it. I instead decided to watch the anime because I was like, oh heck, we can see what Layton's up to 10 years after. It's 10 years?
I'm like, I don't know anything about Professor Layton, so
No, it's okay. I'm talking about the stuff that happened in like 2019. So
I still know nothing about Professor Layton, so it doesn't change. I don't.
It's okay.
But
don't.
I'm just like, I know nothing about Professor Layton, and you're like, it's okay because it's recent. I'm like, wait, that doesn't help.
No, I'm saying no, it's okay because you wouldn't know because it's the stuff that I'm talking about super recent. He played like a really old one anyway, so it's like, shh. It's okay.
No idea what you're about.
No, someone wants to hear this something.
What am I naming this ship though?
I thought, weren't you gonna? Which one's this one? This is the
Sloop.
tall one, right? You were gonna do it you don't want to do the Spectre sails?
I'm like, this is exactly what I mean by. I can very clearly tell you were off on your own thing for a while there.
Ah!
I quite literally said, I don't think I can name this thing the Ethereal Sails right now because there's no good blue sails that would go with the ship. So maybe I should do something more midnight.
Ah!
And I was like, any thoughts? And you just. Your response to that was, do you remember the Professor Layton anime? It's like, wait.
I'm asking. You look. I don't look.
I know.
You know how terrible I am at naming things.
It was more of a funny thing to listen to me, so I was
What's funny though? Now, see, now I'm just frustrated.
Why are you
I
frustrated?
don't care what you name your shit. Cause now you're just like, oh, you weren't paying attention. I'm like, yeah, I wasn't paying attention.
I know you weren't paying attention. I was okay with it. I'm just poking you.
Are you though?
Yes. What?
You seem like it to me.
No.
Ah!
You're talking to your chat. It's important.
Do you want me to help you, not help you, or what?
I don't know. You have fun.
You name. I can't name things. Okay, we learned this. Anyway, they made goddamn 50-episode anime about catchreeling. I'm coming back to this, and like, I think like at least a third of the episodes was just the game again. So I was just like, oh. But like,
So Ace Attorney, but twice.
no, but it was like weirdly like a mix of new stuff, and then randomly they would just do an episode that was literally the game again.
So Ace Attorney, but twice.
Oh, did they do that in the Ace Attorney anime?
Yeah, they did a lot of it.
Oh, I only saw the first one where they like literally followed it plot point for plot point.
Well, it's like they had the bit where it's like the plot point was like the backstory, and then they did the weird sitcom thing of a different trial every day for some stupid reason.
Huh.
It was weird.
I didn't get that far in the anime. I just watched the first season and I was like, oh yeah, it's the game.
It's just the game for a while, but then they started shoehorning in like random ones.
Huh.
What do you think about the Midnight Haunt? Or is that too cliche?
Sounds like a haunted house. It's very cliche. It's been too long for me to actually rant about it, but it's just like, it was so weird. It was like the whole thing. Spoilers if we weren't like aware already. It was like, what even happened? Like, I don't even remember. It was so like. Like Professor Layton, like the ultimate reveal tends to be pretty like wild and out there, but it was like,
what do you think about Dead Sails?
oh my god, 50 episodes of nothing? No, 50 episodes of learning that like Catrail was just some like random baby on Layton's adventures that he decided to adopt because their parents were dying because their ship was like, I don't even know why they died.
Oh, I could spoil a different game and be like, oh, it's the same plotline?
I don't know, something Catrail's adopted.
Yeah, you know the game I'm referring to. I'm like, oh, it's the same plotline, but the B story is the A story?
Something Catrail's adopted. Layton tries to solve some big old mystery and ends up in a coma because the cult got him or something like that, and so Catrail goes and saves him or something, and then what actually happened? I just like was just like nothing really happened besides like Layton ain't dead, man. He's around. I can gone for 3 years though or something like that. What happened? I'm gonna read the synopsis.
How bad of a name is the Eternal Afterlife?
It's okay. I'm trying to find like a summary.
I think I'm just gonna do Spectral Sales and find a way to work this.
Oh, 11 years ago. They put this man in a coma for 11 years.
Things I did not expect from Power Wash Simulator. A time travel machine that looks like a UFO. Why wouldn't you expect that?
Oh, yeah, but 50 episodes of nothing, basically.
That just sounds like a Rick and Morty collab.
Alright, this is done. I'm gonna turn off the sketch layer.
Do I just name it the Spectral Sails and find a nice blue?
Yeah.
Or do I continue with my Crimson Sails?
Well, what would you name it if it was red?
It's black and red? I could call it Nelson's Blood.
Okay.
Old pirate shanty.
Okay.
Called Dropping Nelson's Blood wouldn't do us any harm. Nelson's
I didn't
Blood
go
was
into that.
it was slang for a drug.
Bugs.
Oh, are you about to say that you remember from that roller coaster game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. I didn't expect to hear Nelson's Blood goddamn Planet Coaster. What's good vampire theme?
Yeah, you can do that, right?
Well, that's the whole point of the ship, is that it's like a vampiric ship. The Restless Haunt.
Yeah. Oh, you should add more like star shapes than just a single one on the side.
Okay. Restless Haunt. Sounds good.
Moish.
I'm like, it's a one-time name is the thing, which is why I'm like, is it okay? Does it look good? I'm the proud owner of the Restless Haunt.
Moish. This star looks like a flower, and that's okay.
I can now sail her. And of course, I gotta finish off the night by taking her on a maiden voyage.
You're gonna go.
We're gonna go on a maiden voyage, right?
Okay.
That's like the whole thing. You go, you customize her, make her look real nice, and then you take her on one little voyage. You can specify the length of the thing, so I'm like, a little quick hunt, and I'm done. And then I save up 500,000 for Karen's demise.
Yeah. And like the Professor Layton movie is one of those. It's actually not a terrible movie for like a video game movie because those tend to be real bad apparently.
Yeah, honestly, I'm under the impression that there is two real good video game movies that are both actually pretty recent. First one is kind of like a giveaway, but Sonic movie, pretty good actually.
Oh yeah, that's actually kind of decent.
It was pretty good. It was a nice little self-contained adventure that like set up future movies, put in a good cast, good crew. They did a good justice. The other one that nailed the hammer on the head and made it a perfect, like, not like direct adaptation, but like they took the spirit of the games and made it into a movie, is Uncharted. Uncharted. Oh.
Captain! I see you're ready for your next grand adventure. But before you set sail, there is something we should attend to. I'll meet you aboard your ship.
I'm like, the fascinating movie. I think it's not a bad mystery, but it's definitely more for people who have seen the series than people who haven't.
See, I'm like, Uncharted is just like a fun little one-off adventure about treasure hunting.
Like, I watched it playing, like, so the way the series goes, it goes 1, 2, 3, and then it jumps back in the past 4, 5, 6. The movie being between 4 and 5. So I watched the movie having played 1, 2, 3. And there were definitely points where they referred to 4, but I was just like, what?
Oh, wait.
She's a fine vessel, but I'd say she could stand a few improvements. Starting with her name.
Do the Sonic movies and Detective Pikachu count as video game movies? They're honestly high camp.
Detective Pikachu is great.
You know, after the big old streak of mediocre Pokemon movies, I think they have to count.
Detective Pikachu counts as a movie adaptation.
Yeah.
It's a direct
game. Yeah.
Well, no, like it's a direct copy of the plot.
Yeah.
They just did it in more of a movie style, which I was like, no, it worked. We didn't have to solve heckin' 45 mysteries to get to the last mystery.
Or damn. For me.
We didn't have to get trapped in a cave with some reporter.
Yo.
Yours has plenty of pages waiting to be filled.
Oh, look at my logbook! Oh.
The Final Fantasy one, Adventure was not bad, as long as I remember. Book.
But it's a statistic book that you get every time you sail, and you can actually find other people's and like sell it to them, and so it's become good custom to like leave your book on your ship, and then people can take it when you leave the game to go and sell it if they want.
My shop in Orna has
Oh, there you are.
The Daily Leaf.
Has a few trinkets stowed away. Just the thing to liven up your quarters.
Ah!
I think video game movies should be measured depending on if they're animated or not. You mean like 3D or 2D? Because the 3D ones have had a pretty good track record, honestly. Like, Advent Children's a 3D, Sonic's a 3D, but Detective Pikachu's a 3D.
Oh, up here! Oh!
There's countless treasures out there just waiting to be discovered. I look forward to seeing how your collection grows.
Where are we going next, buddy? Can you tell me on the map table or down? Oh, still here? What's that?
How to see to the rest of the ship. For that, we'll need the assistance of a shipwright. Fortunately, help is close at hand.
Oh, if they have a live action or not. Live action has never worked. I don't. Has it live? Okay, I guess Detective Pikachu is the only one. But like, has any other? Sonic's out. Oh, Sonic is live action, isn't it?
It's a mix, technically, but yeah.
Mix. No, yeah, Detective Pikachu, they're both mixes. Is there one that's just live action that actually was okay? Like,
For what?
some adaptation movie, anime included. I'll throw anime into this mix because I know a lot of them are terrible. Death Note was a disaster, as far as I heard. I'm gonna add another crate on my meter.
Once your ship is as it should be,
I know One Piece had one in the works. I don't know what happened to it because COVID.
Remember that, and you'll save valuable time when you next set sail. Better yet, the shipwright will now offer you a range of exclusive services to keep you shipshape and provide voyages that only true captains are fit to undertake. Why not see for yourself?
What else is there? It's so rare that something is live action and good for video game adaptation. Is I assume depending on the content of the thing they're adapting it, it could work. Death Note could have been okay, and then they did something to it or something. I don't remember. Like, was Death Note okay? I didn't hear anything
being a
about
live action movie. Pac-Man has a live action. That's right. You heard me right. I said it. Pixels
yeah,
exists.
Death Note was very mediocre, so that was a failure.
Ah, here it is. The skeleton order. Thank you.
Hmm.
Alright, how much longer do you need to talk to me, buddy?
Jojo got one? Huh.
What's up?
Here you'll find all the captain's
Bruh, I'm like, I googled like which ones are good,
All
like,
that's left to do is
I cannot hear you at the moment.
movies. Oh.
Okay. I cannot hear when he is talking.
I would Google like live action movies, like anime live actions, and like one of them is like, yeah, the Ace Attorney one was not bad, and I'm like, are you
That's what I
sure
like to
about
see.
that?
A pirate captain
You
with
sure?
their sights set on the horizon.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a good live action one like that's like not a mix, but I guess it's like. Most of it's just they tried, but like do not.
Well, what do you want me to do, buddy? He wants me to just set sail in any direction?
Let's do it.
Alright, let's raise the anchor. And I lowered the sails, because... Where'd you go?
I feel like this song has been playing for a
Oh.
while. Have I been? I feel like have I been looping this song for like the entire stream yet?
Yours is a bright future. Setting sail as a captain of adventure with a fine ship to command.
I agree, she's a beautiful ship. Bye, my buddy.
Alright, I'm gonna wrap up stream because we're really over, and I'm like, I just did, yep. Alright, anyone streaming this late?
Oh, is this gonna be a voyage complete thing? Oh, music. Captain Seaweavers and tips can be found in the game options menu.
Robert's playing Fortnite.
Yeah, he is.
Should I raid Robert?
Go for it.
Alright, well, Robert's a good friend, but he's playing Fortnite, so, I don't know, I'll say hi, but, like... he's playing Fortnite. No other friends are streaming right now. Unless somebody have some recommendation of one of your friends is streaming or something.
Is it gonna let me propose now? It does let you propose now. Oh, damn.
Nope. Alright, we'll say hi to Robert, but, like, we'll also judge him for playing Fortnite. So...
Cutlass K.
_ the night. So thank you all so much for coming. Actually, I'll adapt for this.
Southwest. Alright. How you doing, bro? Consider you know who we need to see in this song. Hey, come on, little Gavin. Doing okay. Can't wait for my days off though. Oh, I can't tell if she's back or not because of her things.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
I'm gonna go brush my teeth though.
I'm just trying to finish up this main voyage.
What? I shall be back, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
do you want from me?
So here it runs that tomorrow we make your character in this game.
I'm back, hello. Nice.
In the water. Oh, hi. No! This is the most important shot of all.
I'm trying to make my Minecraft skin work. But they
You gotta just let it load for a while.
Attacking.
Yeah, just sit in the menu.
Oh yeah, there's daily for my Orna thing if I didn't say that already.
There's what?
Daily for my Orna shop.
Uh-oh.
Hmm.
Ah, there you are. Sup, buddy? They added this thing. I don't know when. These like big coral monsters that come out after some fights. Ow. Don't stab him. Got it. Yeah, I don't know. They just hurt. Do give special gems though for being so like should have been one that got dropped somewhere in the middle here. Alright, well, I was very clearly just here for the main voyage, so I'll leave it out it. Oh, I did grab the other one. I just accidentally dropped it. I wonder if you still have to summon the Kraken now. Like, next time I play, I might try to do that. The Kraken and the Megalodon are... There's like a thing you can use to summon them now, which I know. So I'm like, next time I play, I could try to summon one of them. Oh, we're gonna miss the rock. And now we return to the port for the end of the maiden voyage. Look at that name plaque.
Mhm.
We can try it in your shop. Of course, we gotta sell to the right people. We can't just bring them to the normal markets. We gotta try to sell it all to the sovereign people now. Your streetmen have a nice step tomorrow, right?
Mhm.
Ah, okay. Oh my god, maybe back to streaming this.
Mhm.
Kinda just having fun. It's not a horrible way to cap off Pirate Week. Everything up there. It's all the way over here. Good. This up.
My skin is still loading. It ain't happening.
Try signing back in.
How do I sign out though?
You just go to the sign-in thing before it loads. Whoa, they pay you more?
Bro, sign in thing goes so fast.
Uh, click on the thing where it is there, so then like the manage Microsoft now.
Uh,
Can I sell just the treasure chest of that? No.
I've got some work to do with you. I say. Work on that diction, understand?
There it is, our maiden voyage complete. With that, I bid you all a farewell. Hope everyone has a great night. And of course, as absolutely always, stay